Hello everyone, this is Ibrahim Aljada again. This lesson will be covering the dal letter or the da letter. If you like the video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video, and leave a positive comment. Thank you. For ultimate benefit, please follow the exact sequence of lessons in this course, starting with the introduction, followed by lesson 1, and so on. Thank you. In this diagram, we see how the dal letter is produced in the mouth. It is produced by the tip of the tongue touching the gum of upper two front teeth. So the letter is produced by the tip of the tongue touching the gum of the upper two front teeth. Try it. Da, do, di. Luckily, the dal letter is shared between both languages, Arabic and English. It should be easy for you to pronounce. Here we see one way to write the name of the letter in English. If you like to write it some other way and it makes it easy for you, go ahead. I highly recommend memorizing the full name of the letter. It makes future communication and understanding of lessons better. Dal. But if you like to keep it simple and just call it da, that's also fine. This is how we write the dal letter or da letter when it is alone. If it is at the beginning of a word, it looks alone. If it is in the middle of a word, it is connected to a letter before. What's interesting about the dal letter, which is shared by some other letters, as we'll see in the future, the dal letter is not to be connected with a letter afterwards. So this is how it looks like when it is in the middle of a word. At the end of a word, it looks like this, connected to a letter before, or could be again alone. Let's practice. This is how we write the letter dal. It is on the line and above the line. So the horizontal line sits on the horizontal line, and the upper portion of the letter curves up and to the left above the line. Let's try that again. Dal. For simplicity, you could write it like this, or you could write it like this. Either way is fine. So how does it look like when it is attached to a letter before in the middle of a word? Could write it like this. Da. You could write it like this if you want to make it simple. And remember, you do not connect another letter with the dal after the dal letter. You could only connect a letter before the dal letter. Or you could write it like this if you prefer to do so. Da. You curve up to the left the upper portion of the body of the letter, and then the lower portion is basically a horizontal line. Let's try again. Again. Da. Our next segment is dealing with the short vowels. Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra, and Sukoon. All major concepts in this lesson are going to be presented with the notion that you have mastered the previous lessons. This is important just to emphasize. Even though the sukoon or the stop sign is considered for convenience in this course as a short vowel, you cannot incorporate it in tanween or shadda formations. In this session, we're dealing with the fatha, dhamma, kasra, and sukoon or stop sign short vowels. Based on our previous practice from previous lessons, how do you pronounce these two letters with the fatha on top? Da. How about these with the dhamma? Do. How about the kasra? Di. How about the sukoon? Id. Let's practice. Try to figure out the pronunciation. Da. Do. Di. Id. Da. Do. Di. Id. Id. Next session. In the following session, we'll be dealing with the long vowels, and these are a, u, e. I hope you still remember them. Try to pause the video on your own based on previous practices from previous lessons. Try to figure out how the letter should look like when it is combined with any of these long vowels and how the pronunciation should be. Give it a shot. A, U, E. So how do you pronounce this combination? Da. How about this one? Do. How about this one? Di. Let's practice. How do you pronounce this combination? Da. Do. Di. Pause the video, practice on your own. The following session will deal with the tanween, tanween fatha, tanween dhamma, and tanween kasra. Pause the video, give it a shot, try to add tanween on the da letter, see how it should look like, give it a shot, and try to figure out the pronunciation on your own. Tanween fatha, 2 fathas, tanween dhamma, 2 dhammas, tanween kasra, 2 kasras. This is the da letter on its own. Here the da letter is connected to a letter before. What do you think the pronunciation should be? Dan. Dan. What about the tanween dhamma addition? How do you pronounce these two? Dun. Dun. How about the addition of tanween kasra? How do you pronounce this? Din. Din. Let's practice. Dan. Dun. Din. Remember, the tanween fatha needs the addition of the silent long vowel alif. Tanween can only happen at the end of a word. I hope you remember that on your own. next session. In the following session, we'll be dealing with the shadda with short vowels, the addition of a fatha or a dhamma or a kasra to a shadda. Remember, you cannot add a sukun to a shadda. Let's go there. Okay, shadda with fatha, shadda with dhamma, shadda with kasra. How do you pronounce these two? Da, da. How about the shadda with dhamma? Iddu, iddu. How about the shadda with kasra? Iddi, iddi. Pause the video, practice on your own. Let's practice together. Iddu, iddu. الدي الدي الدا الدا. Here it's connected to a letter before. Here it is on its own. Next session. The following session will be dealing with shadda with tanween. Shadda with tanween fatha or tanween dhamma or tanween kasra. Remember, you do not add a sukun to a tanween or shadda. Shadda with two fathas, shadda with tanween dhamma, shadda with tanween kasra. How do you pronounce the two combinations on the first line? Dan, dan. Remember, tanween can only happen at the end of a word. And remember, you add the silent long vowel alif when you have a tanween fatha. How about shadda with tanween dhamma? Dun, dun. How about when you have the shadda with tanween kasra? Din, din. Let's practice. How do you read this? Dan, dan. Dun, dun. Din, din. This list has real Arabic words. I want you to try first to read them on your own. Try to figure out the pronunciation of each of these words, and I will give you the meaning in English. So the first word here, bun. It means politeness or literature. How about the second word? Addaba. Addaba. We've covered all of this within this lesson in combination with the previous lessons. Addaba. It means to raise well. Adibin. And similarly, you could make it adiban with the addition of the alif and tanween fatha at the end, or adibun with the addition of tanween dhamma at the end. Here it is adibin, and this means writer or author or novelist. Adibin, and the tanween here changes at the end of a word based on the grammatical position of the word in a sentence. Adibin. How about this one? Alif mamduda at the beginning. Adaban. Adaban. Or adabun. Adabin. It means ethic. How about the last word? Ahdabun. Ahdabun. It means a person with a hunchback. How about this list? First word, بدأت. بدأت. Addition of the ta here turns it into a feminine word. It means she started. If you take away the ta letter, it becomes بدأ. He started. بدأ. How about the second word? تبدأ. تبدأ. She is starting. How about the third word? I should have removed the ta letter here. بدأ. بدأ. He started. If you put back the ta letter, it becomes بدأت. She started. I hope you had picked up my mistake on your own. Next word. جد. جد. Grandfather. Similarly, try to write جدًا. جدٍ with a different kind of tanween. How about this one? أجداد. أجداد. Grandfathers. In this session, I'll be dictating a few words for you, and I want you to try and write them on your own. I hope you get them all right. I want you to write بدأ. 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 How about we turn it to a feminine word? بدأت. بدأت. Let's write the word أجداد, meaning grandfathers. أجداد, grandfathers. Pause the video, try on your own. أجداد. أجداد. I want you now to try the word دجاج. دجاج. It means chicken. I want you to try and write it as دجاج with تنوين ضم at the end, دجاجا with تنوين فتح at the end, دجاج with تنوين كسر at the end. Pause the video and try. دجاج. دجاجا. دجاجين means chicken. دجاج. How do you read this one? دجاجا. How do you read this one? دجاجين. دجاجين. I want you now to pause the video and try to create your own fake Arabic words having different combinations that have the dal letter we covered here with the different major concepts of short and long vowels and shadda and tanween. Add to it other letters we covered from previous lessons. Create your own fake Arabic words. Test yourself. Feel comfortable. See how good you are. And I hope you all get it right. We come now to the end of this lesson. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share my videos. Wish me and my family the best, and make sure you finish the course. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.